Oh my God, I remember when they opened.
We always kept thinking to ourselves, you know, when we were working on zines, that wouldn't it be great if we had our own place?
A comic book shop, record store.
Have poetry and music and books and all the things that we love in one spot.
We wanted to have pinball machines and video games, and it all just kind of happened, whether it was our manifestation or just luck, but that's what happened.
Cigarette or two. Just thinking of you. I smoke 3 or 4 when I'm walking that cold.
I feel like I've always known about Mutiny, actually. Like, it was just always a neighborhood institution growing up when I was a kid, hanging out on South Broadway.
I heard about Mutiny when I was looking for comedy open mics when I started doing stand-up comedy a couple years ago. And Mutiny is an established open mic, and I've been coming here ever since.
I don't think anybody in Mutiny has ever been rude or unkind to me. They're always very welcoming. You know, it's a very accepting and inclusive environment, you know. Just roll in, be a good person, and they'll welcome you.
We moved from our old location. We were there for almost 12 years, and it was kind of, that was the spot that just worked out for us to get. You know, it was Jack Jensen was the old owner of the Mutiny Now, is what he called it.
And he would pop his head in the door and ask Jack Jensen, the owner of Mutiny Now, if he was selling the place. And that went on for about 1.5 years. Finally, Jim was tired of asking, so he stopped asking. And then one day, Jack came out, waved Jim down and said, "Hey, I'm ready to sell."
So we had another partner at the time, and we all jumped in and bought it. And we were making no money off the bat, but it was it was Matt and I's dream to own our own little bookstore community space like that. So
we really liked the name Mutiny. It wasn't a obvious way of saying rebellion or uprising, but now that I think about it, that's what mutiny means. But it had a little bit of an old world flavor to it. The reason why we moved down here is because we were basically being kicked out of our old location.
when the landlord said they were going to raise the rent, we were like, all right, we're out of here.
They're priced out of their old location, so them not existing would be far worse than having to move and provide all the things that they give to the community.
And then we just happened to find, Matt found this one when he was just kind of up at the hospital. And this place is beautiful.
I noticed that it had air conditioning.
These are the good old days.
The reason I keep coming back is, first and foremost, I like running into people.
The people I think speaking with Jennifer, who hosts the open mic, and Matt, who works here, they embody the spirit of Mutiny.
You can get coffee anywhere, but you're not gonna have the same kind of intellectual conversations about art, music, what's going on in the community with a lot of the people the same way you can with the people that are here. So it's definitely more than just a coffee shop to me.
A big reason why we decided to make Mutiny alcohol-free space is that there needs to be third spaces out there that don't have alcohol and don't need to have alcohol to be a good place for people to commune.
I don't have to be around alcohol or all the things that make alcohol so terrible.
There's not a lot of sober mics, to be honest, and this is a room where people can genuinely tell, specifically like at an open mic, if their jokes are working.
Places with a similar atmosphere as Mutiny, I think I'm not familiar with one.
To me, community means being able to share my ideas and hear other people's ideas and kind of turn that into something bigger than what we originally thought.
Community to me is, it's the tribe gathered around the fire.
Community for me is, especially with Mutiny, is that I'm here to help lift people up, and you know, they come to get lifted or help me get lifted up, you know.
Right in the face. These are the good